Hear me well, you fell brigands. I, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, stand in judgment before you.
So, not to be a jerk, but when you stand up and scream your name like that, it prevents us from launching any kind of sneak attack.
House Gloucester has no need of such dishonest trickery. If our foe is asleep, we kick out their pillow before the battle begins. Firstly, let us deal with the bandits outside the base. Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see this through.
All right, here I go. There's...
I shall not permit you to wreak any more havoc within my borders.
Out of the way!
I've got you.
Hope you're ready! I've got you now!
Say, Lawrence, why don't you hang back and let us handle this?
Do not coddle. I am more than capable of holding my own against this pack of curs.
Take this! Out of the way!
Now that I think of it, we're near the place where Claude's grandfather met his end, aren't we?
Indeed. I think you are correct. Could this group perchance have some connection to that most unfortunate incident? None shall surpass me!
Keep your eyes on me!
You yourself are a former mercenary, yes? Pray point out everyone you recognize.
You do realize that not every mercenary knows each other, right?
Yeah, right.
That is enough for the soldiers outside. Let us proceed to attacking the base. By the good name of Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, you foul marauders shall terrorize my subjects no longer!
Gloucester, let's get out of here before we get beaten to a pulp again.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see this through.
Not a problem. I've got this.
All right, here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
If we let these folks go, they'll just cause more trouble somewhere else. Let's track them down.
I've got you! I won't lose!
Still fight. My mother and father died not too far from here. That was a long time ago now.
They were merchants, yes?
Yeah, They were traveling with the old Duke Regan and got attacked by monsters.
During the period when my father employed these mercenaries, monster attacks were a rather common occurrence in this region. And these monsters took the lives of both the former Duke Regan and Raphael's parents.
Attention, Lawrence! If you keep staring off into space, some bandit's gonna run up and conk you on the head!
Yes, of course. I must focus on the battle at hand.
Alright, that should be all.
We can't get out the front. Let's cut around back.
Now it is my turn.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see this through.
Alright, here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
Now it is my turn. There is something strange about the enemy's current movements. Perhaps they have another escape route in mind?
Out of the way!
They're trying to get out the back way. After them.
Yeah, no escape.
Take your spot. I can do this. I won't lose. Let me paint you a picture.
It's not over.
No, they got away.
Hear me well, you fell brigands. I, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, stand in judgment before you.
So, not to be a jerk, but when you stand up and scream your name like that, it prevents us from launching any kind of sneak attack.
Do not falter.
House Gloucester has no need of such dishonest trickery. If our foe is asleep, we kick out their pillow before the battle begins. Firstly, let us deal with the bandits outside the base. Now it is mine. There is nothing I cannot do.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see this through.
All right, here I go. There.
I shall not permit you to wreak any more havoc within my borders.
Say, Lawrence, why don't you hang back and let us handle this?
Do not coddle me. I am more than capable of holding my own against this pack of curs.
Out of the way! No, not yet.
None shall
Now
survive.
that I think of it, we're near the place where Claude's grandfather met his end, aren't we?
Indeed, I think you are correct. Could this group perchance have some connection to that most unfortunate incident?
Keep your eyes on
You
me.
yourself are a former mercenary, yes? Pray point out everyone you recognize.
You do realize that not every mercenary knows each other, right?
That is enough for the soldiers outside. Let us proceed to attacking the base. By the good name of Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, you foul marauders shall terrorize my subjects no longer!
Let's get out of here before we get beaten to a pulp again!
I won't lose!
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
Not a problem. I've got this.
All right, here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't do. If we let these folks go, they'll just cause more trouble somewhere else. Let's track them down.
I can do this! I've got you! Let me paint you a picture! Fine here!
My mother and father died not too far from here. That was a long time ago now.
They were merchants, yes?
Yeah, they were traveling with the old Duke Regan and got attacked by monsters.
During the period when my father employed these mercenaries, monster attacks were a rather common occurrence in this region. And these monsters took the lives of both the former Duke Regan and Raphael's parents.
I got this!
Take a breather.
Pay attention, Lawrence. You keep staring off into space, some bandit's gonna run up and conk you on the head.
Yes, of course. I must focus on the battle ahead.
I've got you now!
All right, that should be all.
We can't get up the front! Let's cut around back!
There is something strange about the enemy's current movements. Perhaps they have another escape route in mind?
Take this!
All right, here I go. All right, here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
I think this will go well.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see this through. They're trying to get out the back way. After them.
Yeah, no escape. Funny how you're like a real knight now, Ignatz. You used to be so scrawny.
I think everyone looks scrawny compared to you, Raphael.
I've got you now!
My turn at last.
We stopped them.
You? The Count? Where's your father, you little brat?
Retired. I am the Count of Gloucester now.
You don't say. In that case, I'll have to take my revenge on you instead.
Not a problem. I've got this.
All right, here I go. There's nothing these muscles.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see this through.
He seeks vengeance against my father. Whatever was driving these people?
Take this! It's not over.
What an offensive sight! No! Be gone!
For you!
This is awful. We have to do something.
I am troubled by this development, but
Not a problem. I've got
as the ruler of this domain, I must do my duty and eliminate these bandits.
this stronghold will fall.
Greatness demands it!
Let's do this!
Take a breather. Out of the way!
Splendid! We have the advantage. Now it is my turn. There is...
Still improving.
You are certainly competent, I will give you that.
Say, Raphael?
Keep quiet and fight, Ignatz. These guys are serious business.
couldn't hurt.
None shall surpass you! Accept your defeat!
Ain't you traitorous nobles tired of beating us up yet?
There's nothing these muscles can't do.
Wait, you claim my father betrayed you?
Used us and threw us away like trash he did. Then he tried to make us disappear so as to sweep it under the rug.
I'm on a roll! Now watch me flex! Did you see that? My muscles always win the day!
Got you!
Get ready! Get ready! Yeah, right! Take
Just kill me and be done with it already. At least that way it'll finally be over.
I would speak with you yet. I need to understand what has transpired here.
We did it.
We won!
Meat party when we get home, and Lawrence is buying.
You all go on ahead. I must speak with the bandit we captured.
Gotta get stronger.
I've found strength in adversity.
I won't. This'll help me break new boundaries.
Getting stronger.
I am capable of so much more.
There you are, Lawrence! That took so long, I thought maybe that bandit general got you.
We had much to discuss, which I will share with all of you now.
Did you uncover the reason for their grudge against your father?
Indeed, as we suspected, they were once mercenaries in his employ. At first, they were used in the ways one might think, keeping villages safe, guarding the border, and so on. But one day, they were given a very strange order by a supposed envoy of my father.
Well, what was the order?
They were told to threaten any merchants heading toward Regan and force them to turn back.
Yeah, that's a weird one, all right.
The mercenaries felt the same and balked at the idea of raising their swords against unarmed merchants. Instead, they decided to chase a pack of wild monsters into the merchants' path and scare them that way.
Sounds like a good way to get everyone killed.
Indeed, you see the matter already. The plan worked, at first. Then one day they caught wind that merchants were approaching and loosed monsters on them per the established method. An ordinary group of merchants would have simply run away and lived. But one among this group drew his sword and began to fight. This was Lord Godfrey, who at the time held the title of Duke Regan. He fought valiantly, but ultimately in vain. Sadly, he perished along with the merchants he had hoped to protect.
Merchants that included Raphael's parents.
So the former Duke Regan and Raphael's parents all died because of your dad, Lawrence?
So it would seem. I am terribly sorry, Raphael. Please, accept my apology in my father's stead.
Hey, knock it off. You didn't do anything wrong.
As it happens, my parents were meant to accompany Godfrey that day. But they had a scheduling conflict and recommended that Raphael's parents go instead, which means...
Not you too, Ignatz! Look, everybody. Kids aren't responsible for what their parents do.
Lawrence, do we know for sure that the order came from your father?
I was wondering the same thing. Your father was always protective of the nobility's reputation, and it seems strange he would do something so sneaky, and so anti-merchant besides.
Based on what the bandits said, I suspect it was someone from our house acting alone. By the time my father realized what was happening, the culprit had vanished, along with any hope of ever sussing out their true motives. Only the mercenaries remained, and my father had no choice but to punish them.
I bet they didn't care at all about what happened behind the scenes. Far as they were concerned, their employer betrayed them.
But I don't get how any of this has to do with you right now, Lawrence.
A feudal lord is responsible for all that happens within their realm. Therefore, anything left unresolved by my father falls by necessity to me. I would also like to pay appropriate reparations to both you and your family, as is fair and proper.
But I don't need anything from you. I can take care of my family plenty well on my own. Besides, I made my peace with what happened to my folks a long time ago. You can't change that now. All you can do is stir up a bunch of old, painful memories.
Yes, but still.
But nothing. I'm done talking about this. I'll still take my reward for beating up the bandits, though. Meat party, remember? You promised me the finest ham in all the land, and just thinking about it's got me drooling.
This does not sit right with me. What should I do?
I don't think there's anything else you can do. If you keep at it, you'll just make Raphael upset. Same goes for you, Ignatz.
Right.
Very well. In that case, I shall arrange for the finest spread of meat the world has ever seen. I stake House Gloucester's very reputation on it.
Now that's the right thing to do.
Still feels a little weird to leave it like this, but I guess this is for the best.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Hey there. Need something? See you around.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Sure, if it helps.
proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Hunger is the true enemy. Come back whenever you're hungry.
Care to make yourself useful?
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job. I feel bad dragging you into this grunt work.
Don't be. I'm here of my own accord. A chance to build experience should never be wasted. That should do it. Fine work all around.
I couldn't have done it without you. There's nothing you're not incredible at, huh?
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
And you need me for this? Are you sure?
I don't know how much help I'll be, but okay.
We all must do our fair share. To make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
I always get the job done, and I'm thorough.
We'll figure something out if we work together.
We all must do our fair share.
From the looks of it, I'd say the Knights of Seros have the Imperial forces on the back foot.
The Imperial army is being led by Randolph, one of Count Burgleys' relatives. He's supposed to be quite a formidable warrior. But then again, he's up against Thunder Catherine. Hard to consider him the favorite in that fight.
Even so, it doesn't look like the battle will be decided anytime soon. We can afford to take our time. But won't things get real bad for the Imperial army if we don't bail them out soon? I'm sure they will. But if we rush in without a solid plan, we'll be the ones getting stuck with the business end of Thunderbrand. We'll swoop in with a surprise attack right when their defeat seems all but certain. For now, we should prepare for the battle ahead.
I've seen that look before. Claude's got another scheme brewing.
Does he? I still can't tell what's going on in that guy's head.
Who, me?
I don't care much for battle.
You don't expect me to go out there and fight, do you?
We should move before the Imperial army is wiped out. Launch the surprise attack!
What army is that? Wait, are they attacking us?
I'm all right. What a pain.
Are you sure?
The Federation army has come to our aid. Now we can assist Lord Randolph.
The Federation army has come to our rescue. I thank you. We don't have to worry about attacks from the rear now.
Leave this to me. I will not waver.
No, not yet! No! I can still fight it!
If we really want to take out Thunder Catherine, this is the best way to play it.
Quad, is something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
No, not yet!
Randolph, you can sense you're outmatched, can't you? You have no hope of winning. Surrender now!
Oh, if I must. Leave this.
I've been gradually gaining reinforcements. Now is my chance to seize victory.
We did it! Now the Imperial army can rally their forces.
We'll hold here until all the commanders going to aid Randolph reach the stronghold.
Is everyone ready? Then let's hurry to Lord Randolph's aid! I won't lose!
The Imperial army is rallied. They might turn the tables on us at this rate. Main forces with me. We're going to strike right in the center. Everyone else, circle around behind the enemy. Move out!
Thunder Catherine is on the move. Now's our chance to capture the enemy stronghold.
Yeah, let's do this. Don't worry.
The Imperial army will scatter if Randolph falls. Keep advancing!
I have to do this. I'll try. I won't run away.
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
An enemy messenger? You're not getting past me. All right, let's take him by storm.
Have to be careful.
I guess running away is our only option.
Do not let any of them escape. We take all of them down right here, right now. Not a problem. I've got this.
It's Birdie's time to shine. Sure hope this goes okay.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to...
I've heard the rumors, but I never imagined she was this strong.
Chloe, are you certain this is the best course? The Imperial Army is struggling.
Yeah, that's just what I expected. Right now, we need to get a move on and capture those strongholds. At this rate, the Imperial Army is gonna get crushed. Shouldn't we go help them?
Must be cautious.
I have to do this. Stop! I won't run away.
I hope I don't hold you back.
Wow, Marianne. I'm so glad you were here. Let's try this. Let's see how this goes. Not a problem. I've got this.
Already?
This stronghold will fall!
No time to slow down. I'm not a child.
All right, take it down.
I'm not a child.
It's not over.
What is the Federation army doing? I thought they'd rush to our side.
Hey, Claude, we need to get out there and help the Imperial Army or it'll be too late.
I hear you, but capturing the strongholds takes priority. Make sure everyone knows that.
I see you've made your choice, Randolph. Ha!
Is this the end?
I'd hoped to help them after surrounding the Knights, but there just wasn't enough time.
Lady Catherine, the Federation army has us completely surrounded.
They let their allies die in order to trap us? Hurry and forge an escape route! We will find a way to survive this!
I will proceed swiftly to Catherine's aid.
They surrounded us, huh? We're in hot water now, Kathy.
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes. Not a problem. I've got this.
Oh, if I must.
If we can convince some of them to surrender, we'll reduce our number of casualties.
I don't think she's a knight. She might surrender if we talk to her.
We can't let a single one get away. We have to whittle down the church forces as much as possible.
I am at the height of my powers under the darkness of night.
All right, take it down.
You maybe let me go. I'd really rather not try if I can avoid it.
I'm all right. So we are to claim victory by sacrificing the Imperial army? How is this conscionable? Sacrificing our allies in order to win. Is that really the kind of leader you are, Claude?
I hate having to fight all the time.
Sorry.
As if something like that would dishearten me. No way! Hey, why don't we just stop? You dying here won't accomplish anything, right?
You got me there. I guess I'll do what you ask. You did beat me after all.
With the Knights of Saros? You got noble written all over you. Why not join us? We'll treat you right.
Maybe that's for the best. After all, I have a dream to fulfill.
What a mess I've gotten myself into. We'll just have to buckle down and prepare for a fight.
Slow down, honey.
I mean to win! This is exhausting.
Thunder Catherine's the only one left. Everyone, attack!
I'll take as many of you Federation cowards with me as I can!
Take a breather.
You won't defeat me that easily. Come on, give me all you got. I'm not finished yet. You shall feel my wrath.
I've got you now!
I will never let you lay a finger on Lady Rhea with those filthy hands.
That was an ugly battle.
Your Majesty, it appears that none of the Church's soldiers have survived the battle.
What about our allies?
The Federation troops sustained minimal casualties. However, the Imperial forces appear to have been wiped out. That includes General Randolph.
I'm sorry to hear that. Tell everyone to start getting their things together.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Not one enemy made it off the battlefield alive. From a tactical standpoint, that's an ideal outcome. At least, it's supposed to be. But it still leaves me with a bad taste in my mouth. Even so, the only way I can go is forward. Now that I've taken this first step, there's no turning back. Not after what I've already done. These hands will never be clean again.
I'm feeling confident now. Maybe this'll help keep me on an even keel.
Was any of this worth it?
I'm not there yet. Did I really do it? Hope this is good for something.
This is quite fascinating.
Glad I haven't been wasting my time.
Claude, what happened out there? You left those Imperial troops to die. Was that your plan all along? I wanted to win that battle with as few casualties on our side as possible. What other choice did I have? You had plenty of other options. Did you really think we couldn't handle it? Our military capabilities only go so far. We can't risk losing even one of our capable commanders, no matter how unlikely that might be. But that kind of thinking got Randolph killed. You signed that pact. Wasn't he supposed to be our ally? I don't see the value in sacrificing lives that we might have been able to save. How does that make you any different from the nobles who just throw mercenary lives to the wind? Am I gonna be next? Of course not. I could never replace you. Please, you've got to understand that.
You should listen to what your commander is saying, Your Majesty. Everyone else feels the same way, myself included. You're the king of the Leicester Federation. You have to conduct this war in a way that inspires people to follow you.
I hear what you're saying, but what good does it do if we fight honorably just to lose?
Why are you assuming we'd lose? You should know better than to write off your own army like that. Don't you agree, kid?
You need to have more faith in us. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to put our faith in you.
You're not fighting this war by yourself. We're all a team here. So you need to sit down and have a long, hard think about what that really means.
Okay. I'll give it some thought. But I can't guarantee I'll arrive at the answer you want me to. I'm going to follow the path I believe in. That's what I set out to do as king. Let's just make sure Randolph's remains get back to the Empire for a proper burial.
Golden wildfire. Love and loss. The formation of the Leicester Federation astonishes onlookers in all corners of Fodlan. But the treaty between the Federation and the Empire proves to be an even greater shock. Claude decides to send troops into the kingdom. However, his rash actions only spawn more problems, one of which is currently creeping towards him.
Randolph, why have you come back to me like this?
Lady Fleisch, please. You must get a hold of yourself.
My brother... How did this happen?
Lord Randolph fought bravely against Thunder Catherine. He managed to create an opening for the Federation army to swoop in and rout the Church's forces. It was a crushing victory. For the Federation, that is.
What? You were there? But the Federation said there were no survivors from the Imperial Army.
When it became clear what transpired, Lord Randolph bid me and only me to escape with my life. He did this so I could tell you, Lady Fleisch, how his death came to pass.
He did?
The King of Leicester used us as decoys. He was able to seize victory by leaving us for slaughter. When I think of how tragic it is that Lord Randolph should be cut down in the prime of his life.
He was left to be slaughtered? They must pay for what they've done. I swear to you, dear brother, I will not let them get away with this. Please, I implore you, gather what soldiers you can, skilled mercenaries too, anyone you can find. I will empty our vaults, borrow money from the Count, whatever it takes to pay them.
But Lady Fleisch, whatever for?
for revenge against the King of Leicester. I will have his head.
Understood. I will make the arrangements at once. That was almost too easy.
You feeling any better? I have to say, I'm still not used to this new look of yours.
That makes two of us, but it will bother me less once I'm on the battlefield.
I sure hope that's the case, because we've already got our next job lined up. We're going up against the Alliance again. Oh, no, wait, they're called the Federation now. Well, you know who I mean. To be honest, I'm feeling a little uneasy about this one. It's probably just because they're paying an arm and a leg for us, but be careful, okay?
I will. You do the same.
Oh, right. I've been meaning to give you this. Never used to be without it. Cuts like a dream. I want you to have it. Swords like this are given to captains of the Knights of Seiros, and mine was just collecting dust in the band's convoy.
That's right. Alois mentioned you used to serve there.
That was a lifetime ago. I don't plan on swinging this sword ever again.
But are you sure you want to give it away? It must be quite special to you.
I'd be happiest seeing you get some use out of it.
Thank you. I'll do that.
Be good to it, all right?
It's been a while since we last gathered here. I wasn't sure there'd ever be another roundtable conference again.
It's still a good way to pool our information, right? Much easier than trying to hunt each of you down individually.
But is it really okay for us to be sitting here with everyone else?
Should us commoners even be here at all?
Of course. I want you all here. And if you have something to say, don't hold back, all right?
If that's the case, then I'll just say it. I'm starving!
Okay, Raphael, maybe hold back a little. Let's check in with how things stand across the Federation. Any shifts in public opinion?
For the moment at least, it remains unchanged. Despite our declaration of war on Lady Rhea and the Central Church, the individual churches in our cities and villages have remained calm. So long as services continue as they always have, we may not see any particular unrest among the common folk.
It's the same in Ordelia territory. My father didn't try to sugarcoat the news when he announced it to our people. But surprisingly, there haven't been any signs of disorder.
The same goes for Goneril territory. If anything, things seem more stable now than before. That's why I'm able to keep fighting alongside all of you.
This is also true of Egmont territory.
I guess no one in Leicester is all that upset about Lady Rhea becoming our enemy then.
I doubt most commoners would even recognize Rhea. So I guess it makes sense they wouldn't care too much about her.
Then it seems we've avoided the worst-case scenario. All that work from the Eastern Church must have really paid off.
The Eastern Church? It's the branch of the Church of Seiros that covers the Leicester region. They don't have much of a presence compared to the Western Church, but their bishop is a really upstanding individual. The bishop advised the regional priests to respond calmly to the news, so they wouldn't cause panic in their congregations. All things considered, it looks like continuing our war against the Central Church and Fargus won't be a problem.
So we're really going after the kingdom, huh?
It's our best hope of ending this war quickly while maintaining our independence. To be clear, I'm not suggesting we burn our way through Fargus, pillaging everything in sight. Yes, we're going to defeat the kingdom and wipe the Central Church off the map, but we're going to do so in a way that spares as many lives as possible. And that's why you're all here. I want to tap into your collective wisdom to figure out the best way to go about this.
So you finally decided to rely on your friends a little.
Don't mock me, Judith. I've depended on all these fine people this whole time. I just figured I could be making even better use of their strengths. If anyone has any thoughts about my methods, I'm all ears. I need your help here.
You can count on us. Isn't that right, Ignaz?
Huh? Oh, right! We all need to work together to end this war.
Well, I guess if you need our help that badly, who am I to say no? And what do you think?
Hey, you can count on me. And not just for my muscles either. I'm pretty sure I've got some wisdom kicking around up here.
Such confidence. I assume this is because you're finally putting some faith in me. I'm so glad you've come around.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Then, without further ado, let's figure out our next move.
The time has come to put my intellect to good use. You will be the mouthpiece for my thoughts, I trust.
Don't get too carried away, yeah? They're not expecting much from me here.
Here's what I had in mind.
What if we...
I've got an idea. Yep, I've got this.
One step at a time.